So definitely, kind of, I guess, maybe against what I was thinking, which doesn't mean anything. But do you worry about how do you still be yourself and find yourself at a time when you could be so maneuvered by so many bigger
Listen, man, not
pressures?
to bring it back to the movie, but that's where Bob Dylan's so influential.
No,
to me
this
too.
is perfect.
No, because Bob always followed his path. And what's interesting about the movie industry instead of like as opposed to the music industry, you write your own music, you know, and it's direct to the consumer in some sense. Like you do whatever the fuck you want. In the movie industry, you do kind of have to. You got to be reliable. It could be Rockstar show 4 hours later. You cost $1 million now. You'll never work again. So there's a part of the job that's obedient in a sense. But the best art and the best shit we see is stuff that, you know,
people showed up for.
People showed up, but also where they broke rules in a sense. You know, I was just talking to and so it's a fine line, and I look at it like this. This is my inner Tom Cruise, where I want movies to be seen, and I don't want to live an unobedient life, but I also want, at a time where maybe Hollywood or movie makers got a perception of like sometimes being out of touch or something, or definitely like awards type movies. I want, especially a movie about Bob Dylan, I want, in all the movies I work on, that's why I did Dune, that's why I did Wonka, and I'm proud that those movies, I'm not supposed to pat myself on the back, but those movies were big, you know? Like in the movie industry or the movie business, brick and mortar theaters, they don't do the business they once did. Some of that's inevitable because of streaming, but I want to put my best foot forward. You gotta give back to the industry that gave to you. That's really my MO, and that's why I'm here. That otherwise, that's why you can't be the reclusive figure that Bob Dylan or Daniel Day-Lewis or these guys were, because the it's not about the bottom line, but the attention isn't guaranteed the way it used to be. You know what I mean? I hope this doesn't sound like too inside baseball.
No,
or whatever,
dude,
you know
I want inside baseball.
Yeah.
I just, you're like a real thinker, so it's not like you're going to give some answer that isn't traveling through your thoughts and you explaining stuff.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. There's no wrong way to answer it. It's a weird thing. It's like, and then
also I had a full ass real life before my career took off, like in the East Village in New York. So, not that my life isn't real now, but like obviously on these press tours and stuff, the days are micromanaged in some way. But man, here's the thing. That's another thing I say. Like as a musician or as a pop star, or whatever, your music can be about your erosion of humanity. Like it could be about, hey, I'm driving this car and this is the crazy lifestyle I live. But if you're an actor, if you lose your sense of humanity, if you lose your stink, for lack of a better word, people will see that on screen.